Hello and welcome. I just want to start off by saying I think NCM really hates this car. It's like a curse on it or something. Ever since I put the engine in it, it's like just it's out for blood. Let's say I had a pretty exciting weekend with Binge Tracks at NCM. I was there just turning laps, also instructing. Kind of chill weekend. I wasn't even pushing it that hard. I'm just turning laps, just to turn laps. And my oil cooler line decided to pop off. You see that? That's not supposed to be like that. So that turned 7 going to 8. I guess the line popped off, and out of nowhere I just saw a splatter of oil on my windshield. And I'm like, what the hell? Then I saw flames coming out of my vents, which is always a bad sign. I wasn't recording anything this weekend since I'm just relaxing, so no fun videos or anything. I did have on my camera go though, I just didn't record anything. So no videos of the actual file. But yeah, as soon as I saw flames coming out my vents, I immediately pulled over to the side, shut the car off, to kill power.
Oh my God, help me, I don't want to die! Oh, stop, drop, and roll!
You're not on fire, Ricky Bobby!
I'm on fire!
Then the flames went away. Well, I thought the flames went away because I didn't see flames or smoke anymore until about 45 seconds to a minute later, when the emergency vehicle showed up. The flames started popping up again. So they were there just in time to put the fire out. So thanks to those guys, they were super fast on the spot and were able to put the fire out.
Oh God! Please don't let the invisible fire burn my friend!
I'd say these big vents kind of came in handy for that. They were able to stick the hose directly in those and get most of it. I mean, it was still a little bit on fire. We had to pop the hood and to get, because I think it was still flaming down on the bottom. I think there's some plastic piece that goes down now. But considering how sucky the situation is, the outcome isn't that bad. I mean, things could have been tremendously a lot worse than they are. It will be a pain in the ass to change this fuse box, which took most of the damage. If you ever noticed before that my fuse box was already mangled and messed up from my other accident. And the reason that I think this car's cursed though, because this is the first time this car's been back to NCM since March of last year, of 22, where I went off at the Stepson at turn 12 and hit the wall and destroying the whole front end of the car. I had to rebuild it. It's the first time this car has been back since then. I've taken the fit a few times. No problems, no issues, clean sailing. Take this thing back once and she's trying to bore me alive. So I've had this oil cooler for about 3 years. It's the same one that was on my old engine, the old FA. It is the Matte Performance kit, and it's a Mocal setup, but I don't know if the lines that came with the kit are Mocal or if it's just some off-brand that they use. I don't know. There's no real branding on it. These are just, I guess they just the press fit on there. So I don't know if my oil was just over pressurized for some odd reason and blew the line off, because it's not a lot of tension on it. So yeah, that's weird. So I need to probably get rid of that. It's probably hard to tell on camera, but everything is covered in oil. It's just a sheen of oil all over the car. You can kind of see it there on the numbers. Windshield's still greasy, splitters greasy or oily. top of the hood is oily. This happened yesterday. This is the next day. I decided to leave the car in the trailer overnight. It did rain. That's why it's dirty and stuff. Now I'm hoping I was able to turn the car off and shut it down before the engine ran dry of oil. So fingers crossed. You know, I haven't checked it or started anything yet because I'm going to take the oil cooler off, put more oil in it, and hopefully I shut it down fast enough. It all happened so fast, super fast. You know, as soon as I saw flames.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently. That's okay.
Luckily, it was in a slower corner. I was on my warm-up lap, very last session of the day. I was only planning on doing a few laps. Then I was gonna come in and park it. But yeah, I turned it off super fast, so I'm hoping the engine's still good. It's salvageable. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to reassess the damage, figure out what I want to replace. I did find another fuse box on eBay, which is not a direct swap. It's something you have to either depin everything or replace the whole harness. It's an ordeal. It really sucks because not this weekend, but the weekend after that, I got another event. I'm going to Watkins Glen, New York with Good Life to compete in Club TR some more. I'm currently in top 5 for championship. I'd like to stay up there a little bit, as long as I can. So I'm going to try to get this back and running as soon as possible. But I do have a backup car, so I can still go to the event. I'll just have fun with the Sunday Cup guys and the fit. That's why I have 2 cars, because I have bad luck. I haven't tried to take this thing off yet. Kind of see what all got bumped up. Most of it looks okay. Let's see, that's number 2 fan. That's injectors. I can't tell what that was because it's all bumped up. And MIR heater, so maybe something to do with the heater? I don't know. And some bunch of bell wires down here. I can see the copper. So for the most part, it's not super bad. So I think I'm gonna soap it down a lot, get rid of most of the oil as I can. Then I'll start digging into it and see what I'll have to replace. See if the engine's so good. Okay, I drained all the oil out. Luckily there was a good amount still in there. So that gives me confidence that I didn't starve the engine, because that's a lot of oil. The filter is still full. There's no glitter. So more likely engine's still good. Pull the oil cooler off. Even though this was a Mocal kit, I do have a Mishimoto oil cooler on it from when I wrecked this car a year ago. It got dinged up, so I replaced the oil cooler. So now I need to go get some more oil, fill it back up, and maybe try to start her. Probably not the safest thing. Okay, I got my oil change done. Got it full of oil, new filter. Oil cooler is off and out of the way. This next part's probably done. Probably shouldn't try it at home. I got my water hose just in case, but I'm gonna start it, make sure the engine runs, so I know everything's good. Should be good. So yeah, let's try that. Hey, that's success. Started right up, no problems, no smoke, no fire, no drama. So yeah, that's out of the way. Now I can probably drive it. No, not drive. I need to put it in the garage. And the only reason I didn't put it in the garage because my driveway and everything, it goes uphill, and to go into the garage is uphill. And me and my wife couldn't really push it. It was a pain in the ass just to get in here. So now I can at least cruise it, drive it, put it in the garage, and be a lot easier to work on it and whip the fuse box apart in there. Okay, car drove in the garage under its own power, no drama. For precaution, I did have fire extinguisher in the car. I had water hose behind the house, water hose in front of the house, and also had a bucket of water beside the driveway. But luckily I didn't need any of that. Now I can just kind of start tearing into it a little bit more. Well, the next few steps of this process ended up taking a lot longer than I was expecting. A lot longer. A lot more pain in the ass than I hoped. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. So in the next video we will continue this process of getting this car back up and running. But I think we can save her. And here's kind of a glimpse of the future of what I've had to deal with. But thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and continue watching for the next video. And I will see you then. Peace.